Transit Ministries, a Bible-based ministry for men and for those who walk with men. As men, most of us had a childhood that had problematic fathering. And the reason is because our fathers, in most of our cases, had other things to do and they had very little time to dedicate to us. But that should not be our excuse, because the truth is that we have the highest model of fatherhood. That is accepting God the Father as our Father and knowing that we are His children. Most of us have abdicated, most of us have rejected, most of us have refused to accept Him as our Father. When you refuse to be born again, essentially you are refusing to accept Him as your Father. And as we've said, you cannot be a good father without learning to be a good son. So here are the problems that we face, and our 5-part series is based on those. We'll look at 5 categories or 5 levels of problems with fatherhood in today's world. The first one is the unfathered child. That is a child where the father was never there. A son where the father never played his role. So there was no father and there was no father figure. And this is a son who grows up to experiment without having known what fatherhood really is. So that is the unfathered son. The second category, or the second level, is the underfathered son. An underfathered son is one where the father was doing all the right things, but not doing enough of them, or not doing them frequently enough, or not doing them with enough effort. So doing the right things, but not frequently enough, without consistency and without the right level of excellence. That is an unfathered. So you come up as a half-baked man, someone who has been taught a few things but does not have the full curriculum. The third level, or the third category, is a misfathered son. Misfathered means that the father was playing a role but was diverting the son and leading him astray. There are fathers who believe that is a demonstration of love to take their sons drinking when their sons are still underage. Their argument is, you can go drinking with your son, teach them these things so that he doesn't learn them from outside the house. And that is misfathering. The fourth category is overfathering. It is possible to overfather your son. To overfather your son means that you're overprotective, you are doing the right things, but you are doing them without the right balance. You are overdoing them. It is the opposite of underfathering. For example, God the Father allowed Jesus to be tempted. Jesus spent time on his own. Jesus had to seek the Father. Jesus had to plead with the Father, Father, please let this cup pass from me. But most of us want to give our sons everything that they want. Whatever they ask for, we give them. We don't discipline them, and so on and so forth. So this is an example of overfathering. And the fifth level, or the fifth category, which is what we should all aim for, is appropriate or adequate fathering. And adequate fathering is giving your son the kind of fathering that is required of the Bible. And let me tell you something. No one can adequately father a son without the Holy Spirit, without God the Father, without Jesus being the head of that family. So adequate fathering starts with you accepting yourself as a son of God and inviting God to help you to father your son. So adequate fathering is nothing but an acceptance of your inadequacy in bringing up your son through your own power. Stay with us for an in-depth study of these 5 types of fathering. Let me run through them again. Number 1, unfathered. Number 2, underfathered. Number 3, misfathered. Number 4, overfathered. And number 5, adequately fathered. Stay with us and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The details of our channel are at the bottom of your screen. Watch, comment, like if it's likable, and share. God bless you. Stay tuned.